Welcome back to the Fuzzins. For the next 24 hours, we're gonna be trying zoo food. Now let's check it out.
All right, everyone, we are at our first place of the day, Treetop Cafe, and I'm very excited to try zoo food for the very first time.
I'm excited as well. As you guys can see, the first thing on the menu is the classic French tip. French dip.
Oh, French dip.
Okay, French dip, because Kamal's here, that's why I said it, I got confused. But the first thing we got on the menu is the classic French dip.
Ooh.
So what this is right here, it's slices of ribeye along with Swiss cheese and some au jus right here, sauce.
Wow,
So
okay.
basically what we do is we grab the sandwich, dip it in, and see if it's enjoyable.
It's like kind of like the consomme. It's like a French consomme.
Exactly.
Yes. All right.
One piece.
Come on, I'll let you go first. I'll go right after you, bro.
Okay, so far the looks of it, it looks like the ribeye meat got cooked yesterday. And they warmed it up. The cheese is not melted, but what can you expect on zoo food?
Yesterday?
No.
Yesterday, yeah.
Well, the thing is, the place was more of a cafe style, so when you walk in, you order like a cafe, and they kind of give it to you right then and there. So you're right, they had it ready in advance.
So it's kind of like a grab and go.
Grab and go type of feel, but you can't judge a book by its cover. Let's go ahead and dip this in and try it out. Dip. Go ahead, Kamal, Justin.
Dip, 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 dip.
Dip, dip. The dip, dip method. Let's try it out. Here we go.
Cheers.
It got stuck in my throat. That was not because of the taste, it got stuck in my throat. Actually, pretty good.
Not bad, but it's very bland. Usually au jus is very salty and very flavorful.
Yeah.
But this one's just like a hot water with a little bit of salt.
It tastes like coffee to me.
Coffee.
A little bit. I don't know if that's a food. I don't know if it's that.
It's not bad though.
It's edible.
It's edible. I had a little bit of a higher expectation, but it's not bad at all, you know? I wish that the meat was, you know, marinated a little better, you know? They're kind of lacking some salts and stuff.
I wish it was cooked yesterday.
When do you think it was cooked? 2 weeks ago?
Like a few days ago?
Honestly, I don't know if I agree with you that it's just okay, Ollie. I think it's worse than okay. It wasn't my favorite, and I'm gonna have to say, out of 10, this was a 2. But the view at Treetop Cafe and Bistro is phenomenal. It is a 10 out of 10. It makes up.
The view is nice. We're on top of a really, really big bridge right under
the Skyfari.
The Skyfari. So the ambiance, the setting is beautiful to bring a date if you're here at the zoo. But so far, the food hasn't lived up to the hype. Now, let's move on to this beef stew. We got a beef stew. I can't even pronounce how to say it, but it's bœuf bourguignon.
I think, yeah, bœuf bourguignon or bourguignon.
Yeah, bœuf bourguignon. Okay, so we're at a very French, classy type of feel. French beef stew with mashed potatoes. Simple enough. Now, hopefully this is seasoned and marinated a little better than the last one. Fellas, I'm gonna let you guys go first.
Okay, just upon looks, it actually looks like it's gonna be very tender and it's been slow cooked.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, which is good because you can't go wrong with meats that's slow cooked because it's naturally tender and flavorful.
This is true. You know, I'm gonna try the mashed potatoes out first.
All right, I'll try the mashed potatoes.
Warm it up, you know?
Can't go wrong with mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are good.
If a place messes up mashed potatoes, then you know it's gonna be bad.
It's bad. And they got the potato skins in there, just the way
very
they like
creamy, very solid. Half of this is probably butter. That's why. Let's try the bourguignon.
Yeah, bœuf bourguignon. And the thing is, I've never had any type of beef stew.
Oh, really?
I'm not like a stewy type of person when it comes to foods. So this will be the first time trying any type of beef stew.
Okay, so far by looks, this looks a lot more flavorful than the French dip.
You got carrots, you got onions, you got a lot going on here.
It actually looks juicy.
Are you ready?
Cheers, fellas. Cheers.
Okay, definitely not as bad as the French dip, but I think the chef forgot to add salt in all their meals.
Oh, let's say that too. It's pretty tender and moist, but it's lacking that salt and pepper feel, you know. At bare minimum, put the salt and pepper. But I will say that the meat was juicy.
Yeah,
it was juicy.
You guys are very nice with the reviews today. This is pretty awful.
Is it?
This is
okay,
awful.
so what would you rate this right now?
2.5 out of 10.
Wow.
2.5 out of 10.
They're lucky that creamy mashed potatoes feels like you're laying on a pillow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, honestly,
laying on a pillow.
Honestly, the mashed potatoes are a 10 out of 10.
You're still very generous. Like I said, 2.5.
Okay, well, moving on from the beef stew, we have a mac and cheese. Now, the mac and cheese is bad too. This is not a good start to today, but let's go ahead and try out the mac and cheese. You know, mac and cheese is a staple in all of our lives. I have mac and cheese all the time.
And by the way, we would finish this, but we want to save this for Romel and Jordan. They're so hungry right now, so we're gonna let them eat this off camera.
Behind the camera, they're really excited.
All right, mac and cheese. You can't go wrong with mac and cheese, right?
This is worse than Kraft. I'm gonna be upset.
All right, let's go. Okay, there's no salt. I think that's a common thing.
Wow. Yeah, at this point now I'm gonna be real. Yeah, can I be
Okay,
real?
wait.
I'm gonna be real.
Go ahead.
What the hell? I'm extremely disappointed right now. I would say some other things, but I want to keep it as corporate and friendly as possible. But yeah, this is not good.
Okay, maybe it might be an off day.
Us Fuzzins, we're actually very friendly critics, and we always give you honest reviews, but we're very friendly. But this just wasn't that good.
Okay,
It might have just been the wrong spot.
It might have been the wrong spot.
Hey, but the view is phenomenal. I think this is gonna be the best view that we see for a place to eat out of the entire zoo.
Now that we finished trying out the first spot of the day, let's actually go and try out the #1 rated spot in the whole entire zoo.
So next up, we're over here at Albert's Restaurant. It's more of like a traditional classic restaurant rather than a fast grab-and-go place.
Yes, it's a sit-down type of vibe. There's a lot of families in here, very nice scenery, and it is known to be the best spot here in the whole entire zoo when it comes to food.
So this place doesn't have like a kind of like a theme where it goes like different types of food. It has every single type of food from every single region.
Yeah, but the thing about that, it's a little bit more pricier than the food that you get outside.
Yeah.
So I would say average meal costs around $27.
$27 is definitely pricey, but let's see if these prices live up to the hype.
So first off, we got the cheesy garlic bread for our starter. It starts at $17.
Okay, so on top we got some aged Parmesan cheese, black whipped butter, in addition to sun-dried tomato sauce.
Wow, we also have some mozzarella and chili flakes on top. When we spoke to the waitress prior to ordering this, she recommended this as the most popular starter they have here, the cheesy bread. So if it's known to be the most popular, it has to taste good. And just by looking at Justin cut it, it looks like a fine wine masterpiece.
Okay, so everybody take a piece from the middle. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, cheers, fellas.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Oh wow. Uh-huh.
That's something you don't get at like a zoo, amusement park, or anything like that.
This is like an actual fine restaurant when you go there and they give you their specialty. This is their specialty. And it has a little bit of a kick.
Oh
A
wow.
little spice to it.
There's so much flavor to this. You get the cheesiness, the garlic, you get the black garlic butter. This thing is phenomenal. Top notch. I would say one of the best starters.
I think we all can agree that this is a 10 of 10 for a starter.
So up next, we got the steak fried. So this is a New York steak. It's gonna be 8 ounces. On top, we got the caramelized onions and mushrooms.
Just by looking at it, it looks delicious. But myself, Justin, and Ramel are steak connoisseurs. We've had some of the best steak in the world. So we're gonna be harsh critics when it comes to this, and we're gonna tell you guys the truth on how it really tastes.
So we asked for our steak to be medium.
Yes.
That's the first test. Was it medium?
That looks
done.
more well. Which is fine, because we still have to taste it.
So this steak is gonna run you about $30.
30. That's
So
not
it's
cheap.
yeah, it's not a cheap steak.
Not cheap at all.
Yeah, we asked for medium. It's pretty much well done.
It's pretty much well done, but we're gonna taste it and see what the hype is about. Cheers.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah, it's not medium. It's a little more on the medium well done side, but the flavor is actually really good.
You get a little bit of char in there.
Yeah.
So they have to be grilling the steak.
Yeah.
Like on some charcoal or something like that. The flavors are there, just a little overcooked in my opinion. Not the best steak you'll ever have, but for a steak that you eat at the zoo, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I would agree. For a steak at the zoo, it's definitely good quality. Also for a New York steak, you're paying $30. If you go to other restaurants, sometimes you pay even more. So the price point is not too bad for an 8-ounce New York steak.
So what would you rate this?
I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 I think is a fair score. It was pretty good. And yeah, 8 out of 10. Next up, we got the double stack chicken sandwiches. 2 cornflake chicken breasts, fried, put together with some vegetables. It looks really, really good.
This thing is ginormous. This thing is gigantic.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. So they put 2 chicken patties in one.
I think that's coleslaw extra.
And coleslaw
It's
at the
coleslaw,
top.
yeah, that's what it was. While they're explaining that, I'm gonna try out the fries.
Alright.
Fries are good.
Fries are good.
Fries are good. If the fries are good, that's a good sign.
Okay, so this is a double stack chicken sandwich. This is one of the most popular items on the menu.
Yes. Oh, I see pickles on the bottom. All
right, let's go.
Pickles, here we go. They're a bomb.
Yeah, this chicken is bomb. Pretty good. The coleslaw and the pickle, they go well together with the battered chicken.
I would say it's like a higher quality version of Dave's Hot Chicken or Chick-fil-A. That's the best way I could put it.
I don't think I've ever had a double chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit of cheese in in the middle,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing because this chicken is super crispy.
Yeah, the coleslaw and the vegetables actually give it a nice feel. It's something different. You're not normally used to seeing coleslaw in a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Obviously, pickles is a staple, but not coleslaw, so it's different.
I think this chicken sandwich is very solid. This sandwich is gonna run you $26.
Yeah.
And for my rating, I give this a solid 8 out of 10 as well.
I'm gonna have to agree, 8 out of 10 is a very solid number for this. Overall, this is a really good dining experience for the zoo. What do you think?
Very great experience. If you guys come to the San Diego Zoo, make sure you guys eat at Albert's. Amazing experience. We're at the Why May Cafe. We're gonna try out some teriyaki chicken and a couple different items.
Yeah, and if you see right there, they have the logo of the panda, but here at the San Diego Zoo, the pandas are all gone. They shipped them back to China in 2019.
Really?
Yeah, so there is no pandas at the San Diego Zoo, but that is actually a big thing, and why the San Diego Zoo is so important is because they trust them to take care of those pandas, and they bred them, and eventually they made enough pandas to send them back to China and really help out the panda endangered species. But with that being said, we gotta try out some of this food.
So we got the teriyaki chicken right over here, the orange chicken, and we got the vegetable egg rolls.
All right, so I'm gonna break it down. Obviously, we are at a zoo right now, so it's gonna be a little expensive. For everything total, this is $42.
Ooh.
So this is 17, the teriyaki, the orange chicken 17, and the egg rolls are $6, a little bit on the pricey side for how much food you get, but at the end of the day, we are at a zoo.
Yeah, it's
so it goes to a good cause though, obviously. It goes to the conservation of these animals, so don't feel too bad, right?
Yeah, of course. Any amusement park that you go to, even in a zoo, you're gonna be taxed a little bit.
Also, I just want to say I'm a big Panda Express fan, so I eat all of this kind of stuff all the time. So I'm really gonna know if this is good or not.
All right, so I'm gonna pour some sriracha
wow.
on the orange chicken.
Okay, so
which one do you wanna go for?
We'll go orange chicken first.
All
Come
right.
on. Big fan of orange chicken, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
On the sweeter side, I would say. Let's try the rice.
Off the rip, nothing special. It's a lot of the breading. It's not too crunchy. You don't really get enough chicken. I would say this is not worth it. This is not worth the price, if I'm being honest. Right?
So like if you go to Panda, right?
Right.
You get a lot of food for a cheap price. When you're coming here, you get a little bit of food for a huge price, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's not cost effective,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even have that crunchiness feel of what you want from a nice orange chicken. Way too much breading. The sauce is even slightly off with
Yeah.
the sweetness. It's a little too sweet. It's a little off. But we gotta try this teriyaki chicken.
Let's try that out. I actually made teriyaki chicken the other day.
This is looking healthy. Look at that. Look at that.
You get a piece of broccoli?
We'll skip on the broccoli for now. All right. I think we know what broccoli
Let's
tastes
try it
like.
out.
Cheers. Okay. Okay.
That was more solid.
Way more solid than the orange chicken. Is it amazing? No.
No.
It is not, but you do have that garlic soy flavor that's going on in there. To be honest, nothing special. It hasn't wowed me.
No, 100% hasn't wowed you?
Yeah.
I think you need some soy sauce on there.
Soy sauce, let me try this out. That was even worse than my last bite.
Yeah, right.
I'm giving it a buck.
Don't
That
lie.
was worse than my last bite. We gotta get into these egg rolls. Right now, I'm really missing my $42.
Yeah.
I wish I saved it.
Oh,
Let's see
wow.
what's going on here. Oh, we got a little sweet and sour dip for that.
Hopefully the egg will save the day, all right?
And let's see if these egg rolls truly save the day. Cheers. Guess I'll give it a little dip here.
All right. Oh, hot, hot, very hot.
Hot. Okay.
Stop.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's a veggie egg roll, so it's a little bit lighter. Overall, I'm gonna give this one right here a 9. This is a 9 out of 10.
Very crispy.
These two right here were very low, especially for the price.
Yeah,
Overall, How May Cafe, I'm gonna give it a 4.
a 4.
4 out of 10. Solid 4 out of 10.
I kind of have to agree with you. I'll give it a little slider higher, like a 5.5.
5.5. Okay, so let's just say even 5. How May Cafe, nothing special. But they do have a dessert shop right next door, and maybe they can save some points right there. All right, so we got the desserts here from How May Cones. We have the strawberries and cream sundae, as well as the caramel sundae with the churros. This looks fire.
100 times more amazing than the orange chicken.
Just by looks.
I have high expectations.
Okay.
Want to take a bite of the churro?
Let's go churro first, man.
Oh, wow.
Churro first.
Oh,
Oh, they give you, oh, my
with the
God.
ice cream?
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this churro, fire.
Amazing.
It's amazing, it's solid. You get that sugar from the churro with the cinnamon, and the churro's nice and crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle.
Nothing better on a hot day than ice cream.
Let's try that one out.
Let's
Here.
try this out.
Okay, here, this is with the caramel. Make sure
This
you
is
get the
with the
walls. You gotta get against the wall.
I got some
Ooh, that looks good.
right here.
Cheers.
Cheers. I feel like I'm at McDonald's.
The classic, it is a McDonald's type sundae, which is not a bad thing because that's a very solid sundae.
It's very nostalgic, very simple, yet very good.
Solid.
Yeah.
A1. We're gonna try the strawberries and cream. Try that out. Make sure you get some strawberries.
All right.
Cheers. Even better.
Yeah.
That is even better because you got those strawberry fruits in there and they're nice and sweet. You can tell they're in a strawberry syrup.
100%.
So you get extra sweetness on top of that ice cream. This together, this is saving How Mei, all right?
Very.
This is bringing them back. Overall, I'm gonna give this an 8.
Oh yeah. I gotta go 8.5 just because how much I love McDonald's dessert. This just reminds me of the same exact thing.
Yes.
It's like a churro.
Solid 8.5. Let's try the next spot. All right, so we're here with our last and final meal. This is from Busy Bee Cafe, and what we have is a cheese pizza and a hamburger.
With a Diet Coke.
With the Diet Coke, come on, tell them how much this costs.
The total of all this will run you around $48.
$48, and it looks like just for an appetizer, like a snack. These portions are tiny. Look at this pizza. It's smaller than my hand, and this was how much, 15?
This pizza right here was $15. It's a personal sized dish pizza.
Personal size dish pizza. All right, let's get to it. Oh, this is like a Lunchables type pizza, but don't knock it till you try it. Here we go, cheers. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Cheese is gooey. They got a lot of seasoning on it. They got the little oregano, tons of flavor. But for the portion, is it worth 15? I don't know. I don't know. I would pay for something like this in $8 range. Sounds a little
Compared
better.
to other things that we had today, I would probably pay $15 being here,
Okay.
but yes, $15 not worth it.
$15, not worth it, but a solid pizza nonetheless. So we're gonna try out this burger right here. Kamal, please do the honors, please. Okay, you want me to go first? I'm not gonna say anything until you bite it though, okay? So it's a double. This is a double cheeseburger. I didn't know that. Okay.
Just by the reaction, I could already tell it's not that good.
Not bad.
yeah.
Not bad. I'm not gonna lie, off camera, me and Kamal were taking a little B-roll, we're looking at this. We were saying that it doesn't look too good. But this proves us wrong, because that is not bad. That's not to say it's great, but it's
a
not
solid
bad.
burger.
Solid burger. The Diet Coke, solid. I mean, it's solid. It was better, I'm guessing, than your Diet Coke that you had earlier.
Oh, way
Overall,
better.
I'm gonna say Busy Bee Cafe, solid 8.
Yeah, solid 8. 100%.
Solid 8, so I like it for the taste, but the prices is what's bothering me. And something I want to point out for those of you guys who are coming to the San Diego Zoo is that you can actually bring your own food. So you can come in, bring your own food. If all this, because it is so pricey, cook something at home, bring the family, and bring your own meal, all right?
Hey, next time we'll be better prepared for that.
Next time we'll be better prepared. But overall, a great video, great time trying food at the zoo for 24 hours. Kamal, you have anything to say?
Hey, it was a great experience for me personally. I wouldn't recommend coming to the zoo to eat, but if you gotta eat, not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Okay, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure you guys turn on that bell to be part of Notification Squad.
Don't forget to follow us on all our socials. Links will be in the description below.
We're the Fuzzins and we're out.
Peace.
All right, for our first spot, we're at the Wai Mei Cafe. We're gonna try out some teriyaki chicken and a little different. We're gonna try out teriyaki chicken and a couple different items. Even in a zoo, you're gonna be taxed a little bit. But I'm especially, I'm very excited to try these out.
How Mei Cafe, nothing special. 5, but they do have some dessert shops, which maybe they could save some, but they do have a dessert shop right next door, but they do have a dessert shop right next door. All right, so we got the desserts here from How Mei Cones. We have the cookie, we have the strawberries and cream sundae.
The ambiance, the setting is beautiful to bring a date. And the ambiance and the setting is beautiful to bring a date if you're here at the zoo.
On top of this is aged Parmesan, some garlic chips, and what else, Ollie?
Mozzarella, there is actually...
Overall, a great video, great time trying this, a great time trying food at the zoo. Make sure you guys turn on that bell to be part of Notification Squad.
Don't forget to Don't forget to follow us on all our socials. Links will be in the description below.